3. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to the GNAP show. My name's Graham. Thanks for all my many subscribers and many viewers. Currently I'm just building this channel. I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet, but I'm just trying things out. Got my friend Gemma coming on Saturday. We're going to do some bits. We're going to have a few drinks. That should line it up a bit, fingers crossed. I've also got my friend Lauren coming at some point. My friend Deck is coming at some point. And yeah, so that should be good. I'll do a Google. My full name is Graham Thomas John Napper. Graham is just a name my mum liked. It's spelled Grame, not Ham. Thomas was my granddad's name. John was my dad's name. Napper, it sounds German, but I don't think it is. So the origin of Napper is it's English or German, referring to someone who lived on a hilltop. Someone from a place named Nap, or as a nickname for a stingy or grasping person. So that's not good, but you know, if the shoe fits. Question 2, where did you grow up and what was your childhood like? I grew up in St Helens. I still live in St Helens. It's in Merseyside, it's in the northwest of England, it's near Liverpool, sort of in between Liverpool and Manchester. You can get a train either way, about 20 minutes, half an hour. My childhood was good. I'm an only child, so sometimes it was lonely, but I always sort of made my own games up. Yeah, I think you'll find like a lot of only children sort of do their own thing and are quite content in their own company. I'm sort of a bit extroverted, so I do like going out, but I also like my own sort of time to myself. And I suppose like doing shit like this on YouTube is just my inner child coming out, trying to become famous. Question 3. What's a memory from your childhood that still makes you smile? I remember when we went to Ainsdale Beach and my dad made the sandwiches, and he was never like the one who made the sandwiches, but he made the sandwiches and he was doing egg mayonnaise, and I don't know if the eggs weren't cooked or he put like a whole jar of mayonnaise in or something, but they were just like dripping everywhere. We called them egg slop sandwiches, so that was good. Still do like an egg mayonnaise sandwich, just not as sloppy as that was. Question 4. What's something most people don't know about you? Anyone who actually knows me in person would already know this, but I play the saxophone. That's a baritone saxophone. I play the piano, I sing a bit. There's other YouTube covers of me singing songs on this channel, so if this ever does take off, they're all there. Yeah, that's about it. I've got 2 cats called Bougie and Bertie. I'm a big fan of Yellow Gold. Question 5. What are you most passionate about in life right now? My 2 cats, starting off, they're with me all day long. They meow if I shut them out. They're meowing outside the door now. They're with me all day, especially Bougie. She just wants me to pick her up. The 2 ragdoll cats, I'll put some pictures in there. And also I'm really getting into photography. So a couple of months ago, I bought the Lumix GF7. That's this camera. Mainly bought it because I like the brown leather. Both look good. Yeah, I think it's an okay camera. It's good just like carrying around in your bag. I then bought a GX8, which is the camera I'm filming on now. I really like it. It's a big step up from this one. And I've also got on the way a Lumix GH7, which is like a really up-to-date one. It's more of like a video camera. So my plan is like if I'm doing, say I'm taking pictures of someone doing a gig in like an open mic night, something like that. I could have me GH7 filming. I could be taking pictures of my GX8. I've not got it yet, but my next YouTube videos will be on the GH7. So really looking forward to that. Question 6. What's your biggest fear or insecurity? I think like when you get into your 30s, you lose a lot of friends. Everyone sort of becomes more focused on their own lives. So I've got some friends that are like got babies, some are getting engaged. I've not actually had any getting married just yet, but there's still time. Yeah, nobody wants to go out anymore, especially after COVID. My friends, we all used to go out like at least like twice a month maybe, and now it's like lucky if I go out once every 2 months, and it's usually like with different friends at a time. You will see some of my friends coming up. Gemma's coming on Saturday, and she does like a drink, but she's moved down London, which is a shame, but yeah. Question 7. Who has influenced your life the most so far, and why? I'd probably say my mum. We're quite similar really in personality. She's a bit louder than me. I mean, my voice is probably louder, but she talks a lot more. But it's me and my mum most of the time, just us two together. When I was younger, I was really obsessed with Amy Winehouse. Very big Amy Winehouse fan. I think she sort of, because of like Amy Winehouse, I got into like playing sax, and I got into like jazz music, and I was actually interested in jazz music, not just Amy Winehouse, but I do know all the songs. Question 8. What's a mistake you've made that taught you a lot? If you're doing keto and not eating carbs, going to 2 bottomless brunches in a row will not end up good. I thought I could handle what I was drinking when I was eating bread, and then you take the bread away, and then all of a sudden you just don't know what you're doing anymore. I was keeping up with like everyone else, and normally I can outdrink everyone else easy, but I was keeping up with everyone else, and I was just an absolute disaster. I was drinking in Prescott, and then I was meeting my friend Deck in Liverpool. By the time I got to Liverpool, I don't even know how I got to Liverpool. I was falling all over the place. I sobered up later on, but Liverpool's a bit stricter. If you're drunk in there, they don't really want drunk people in bars, which is just stupid. But I think we came back to St. Helens after, and then everything was fine. So that is a good life lesson. Don't drink heavily whilst doing keto. Question 9. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? I think I've already touched on this, but I'd say I'm more of an extrovert. I do like going out. I do like my own time for reflection, and I do get quite like anxious in social situations, but I think because I'm like an only child, and because it's just like me and my mum most of the time, I don't speak to loads of people all the time. So I mean, doing this YouTube stuff, that should help me come out my shell a bit, hopefully. We'll see. Question 10. What's your love language? I'd say I hate asking people for things, but if someone does something for me, I don't know the names of them. I also like prezzies, so if anyone's in love with me and wants to give me a prezzie, that'd be good. Question 11. What's a dream you've let go of and one you're still chasing? At one point I tried TikTok. I was doing covers. I got a few. I think I got like 1,000 views or something on 1 or 2 of them. I don't understand TikTok. I'm too old, and I think I was just trying to pretend that I wasn't too old, but I am, and I don't know what I'm doing on there. But I watch YouTube all day long. Well, not all day long, but watch YouTube more than I watch anything else on the telly or on the iPad or whatever. So hopefully this will be the one to break me into my future of becoming a YouTuber, maybe, who knows. Question 12. What do you value most in a friendship? Obedience, I would say. I like people who sort of go along with what I tell them to do. I'm like, I know that sounds like I'm a psychopath, but I like to plan things. I'm very much the event planner of the group. I like people just to go along with the flow that I have created. That's really good. I really enjoy that. I like people who know a lot of gossip. I like to know all the gossip, and I tend to find out a lot of the gossip, so I think that's always a good thing. Also, a lot of my friends are ginger for some reason. I don't know why. My mum's ginger, maybe that's why. I'm not ginger. I mean, I'm green, but originally I was brown. I was blonde when I was born though, so maybe in between, who knows. What's a weird habit or quirk you have? I have like these phases where I get like completely fixated on something for a good like 6 months. Like it was in lockdown, I think I went through one every few months. It was plants, and I turned my whole bedroom into a jungle. Then it was my computer, and then I got like the best specs that I could find and put it all together, and then I started macrame. Then I got into crystals. I did a lot of crystal healing. There's like rooms just covered in crystals, they're everywhere. Then it was dyeing my hair different colours, and then it was getting piercings, and then it was tattoos, and now I think it's cameras. So yeah, that's like a bit of a weird habit, is getting obsessed with things. Question 14. How do you handle stress or anxiety when it hits? Take 3 calms. That tends to really take the edge off. Or if it's like night time, have a drink. Or just leave. Just like go away, which I think is always good. Just leave the situation. You don't need to be there. What's your go-to comfort food or guilty pleasure? Bread. Always bread, but I'm trying to not eat bread. I'm trying to not eat carbs. I'm doing 1,600 calories a day at the minute. So it's a lot of soup. I've got some Slim Fast shakes, but they're like 300 calories, and I sort of think I could have like 2 yogurts for that. And they're only like, I feel like there's not even much milkshake in it, so I just don't know why I'd bother. But I bought them now, so I better have them. What was even the question? Yeah, go-to comfort food or guilty pleasure? Yeah, definitely bread, toast. Whilst dieting, probably eggs. I do like chocolate, drinks, a nice like bottle of vodka, brandy. Oh my god, I love brandy. Brandy is just the nicest drink ever. Brandy and Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max, that is a big one. Like I go through so many Pepsi Maxes. Pepsi Max, you just can't go wrong. I just love them. And if you get Pepsi Diet, they're wrong. I don't like Diet Coke. I don't like Coke. I don't like normal Pepsi. I just like Pepsi Max. Fantastic. What's something you're working on improving about yourself? God, everything. So currently I take hair tablets to make my hair and my hair grow, because like I started them in 2020. I was like going well bald then. I mean, I'm still receding now, but I'm not like as bad as I was. I'm putting minoxidil on my beard because I'm trying to make that grow, because I've got like patchy bits. I'm on Mounjaro to make me thin, which I don't know if it's working, but we'll see. I take a lot of vitamins, which is always good. So everything really. I think my skin looks quite good, although my eyes are quite dark, but I've not really slept much because all the cats keep waking me up, so that's that. Question 17. If you could relive one day in your life, what would it be and why? That's a hard one. That is a hard one. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, to be honest. Relive. Maybe when we brought the cats home, for the first time, just to sort of see what they were like then. I did take pictures, but I mean like the personalities. 18. What's the biggest risk you've ever taken? I went to science camp when I was in like year 10, and it was like an activity thing, and then they had like science lessons in between. And there was this, like, you were attached to like a high wire thing, but it was like a big gorge. That might be wrong. It was like a big hole in the ground that there's like a cave at the bottom, and then you work your way back up. So they were like, who wants to like jump off? And I was like, well, is this going to support my weight for a start? So I asked the man, and he was like, yeah, it can hold like 3 minibuses. So it's like, that should be alright, fingers crossed. So yeah, I jumped off a cliff basically, and I wouldn't do it again, but I've done it, and that was, I mean, it probably wasn't actually risky, to be fair, but I mean, it felt like it, so I'll go with that. Question 19. What's one piece of advice you'd give your younger self? Stop eating bread. Stop eating bread. Just stop eating bread and dye your hair green now because it suits you. And yeah, no bread, lots of green hair dye. Question 20. We're nearly there now. If someone only remembers one thing about you, what would you want it to be? How skinny and sexy I am. And 21. What's next for you? I think they mean from. What's next from you, and what can your viewers expect from you? God knows, to be fair. This weekend, my friend Gemma's coming, as I say. I think we're going to do some video reacts to like airline, maybe. Stuff like that. Who knows? We will see. Maybe play some games. My friend Dex coming in a few weeks. I'm going to do a Marks and Spencer's food taste test. We're going to play some Xbox games. I'm going to put it all on here. Lauren's coming. She might want to do some singing. She used to be an Elsa impersonator. And what's next for me in life? Work. I'm in work Wednesday, Thursday this week. I do work full time, but I book Friday off, and I do 5 days in 1 week, 3 days in the next week. So yeah, and it is like, it's like 4:45 in the morning at the minute. I work nights, but it's like 4 PM till 2 AM. So yeah, so I only get to sleep at like earliest 6. So I thought I'd record this, and yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you, see you soon. Yeah, I'll turn into Abigail. Right, bye.